Hello, hello, hello. Turn the lights out. Is this dangerous? Here I am now. Entertain me. I don't know if this is live, but it is. It says it's live. So my name's Calamity of Joe. Everybody, welcome to the YouTube live stream today. Sorry there hasn't been a stream over the weekend. Sorry, I was a little busy with some other stuff. I was putting up shelves yesterday, which is why there wasn't a... What the hell was that? I was a bit busy over the weekend, that's why there wasn't any streams. I'm currently working on a novel for that's going to release next year. So it will come out in roughly a year's time, and I'm just doing the finishing touches. I'm doing all the fine details of that. So, but yeah, we are live. But we're live now, so don't know if anyone can see the stream started, but welcome to the stream. Everybody wants to rule the world. Right, so we're live. Is that a really good... If we had some dirt, I'd repair some of these potholes here. Well, I say potholes, they're really creeper holes. Don't have any dirt on me. Chicken has laid a little egg for me. It didn't spawn another chicken though. Hello to the person who's just joined the stream. Welcome to the stream. We're currently on Minecraft Legacy Console Edition. We're on my Survival Legacy world. So welcome to the stream. I want to go and get some wheat. Maybe we can. There isn't. Have we only got... How many mushrooms have we got on this island? I'm not entirely sure. How many... I need some food at the moment. How many mushrooms have we got on this island then? As I can see, we've got one. Hello, Omar the Ninja. Welcome to the stream. What are we looking for? Wow. What are we looking for? We've got 19 people watching. Bloody hell. Thank you for watching, everyone. That's really kind of you. We're just going to do some building today. We're going to... Well, I want to repopulate the mushroom farm. Maybe we expand the mushroom farm. That might be a... We've hardly got any mushrooms. We've got one there. Luckily, we've breeded about 5 somewhere else, so that's positive. But yeah, how are you, Omar the Ninja? How are you? Right, let's hop across here. Right, let's just go straight across here. Because this is the farm here. So we've got the tree farm there. There is a sheep trapped in there. So I don't know how long he's been here for, but we'll go, I was about to say, we'll go save the sheep. Here we go. Right, come on. Come on, missus. Come on. No, you're going... No. You're going in the wrong area. Come on, Mr. Sheep. Mr. Sheep, I'm nudging you this way. Mrs. Sheep. Come on, Mrs. There you go. You're almost there, Mrs. You're almost there. Come on. You're almost there. Come on. There you go, missus. Now don't get in there again. Hello, odds. Welcome to the stream. Is that odd or ode? Welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, we got loads of mushrooms here. Good. 2 donkeys. What about our cow farm? Is our cow farm doing any good? Actually, first of all, might as well check this. The last time we were here, last time we were streaming, we were trying to get this thing to work. The cactus farm, basically, I cleared it. And I imagine, yeah, this one's... We're going to have to quickly take some of this out because this one has already... decided. Fantastic. If we put those into there, it will now sort these ones out. It will now filter into these ones. Right, so let's just put these into one of this. It will now go into some of the other ones. It'll now, this will now no longer have a problem. There we go. Fantastic, that's working perfectly. Although that green bit of green concrete shouldn't be there. I reckon it's from the iron farm. We used to have an iron farm right here which we took down because it never worked. Can you guys hear my commentary? I don't know if you guys can hear it. Yes, you can. Well, it says you can, so that's a good thing. Yeah, sometimes I don't know whether you guys can hear my commentary. It's not ideal if I don't know whether people can hear the commentary. We're gonna clear some of these chests. We might as well just have a quick search just to see what we can find over here. If we find like a chest, like a load of dirt, we can go and fill those potholes in. 64. Anything else over here? 27. Hold on, 27. Another 64 dirt. Anything useful in here? Well, the torches on Nick. The torches on Nick, because they're actually useful. Now, grass block, fantastic. Let's go this way then. Might as well, because we're going to be going straight over there. We might as well just cross the little river here. We might as well just cross the little river here. I'm just going to see if the stream's working 100%. Because sometimes I don't see all your. Sometimes I don't see all of you guys' comments. So I'm just gonna mute myself. Mute my audio. I mean, because I don't like hearing my own. I don't like hearing my own commentary back because I say it and then 2 seconds later I hear it again, and sometimes it throws me. Sometimes it does throw me off. Well, we need to repair that, but I don't have the sand to do that at the moment. So we'll go and do the dirt first, and then we'll do the sand later on, because that's... Well, it makes more sense. We have dirt on us at the moment, but we don't have sand. Yeah, so let's quickly go this way then. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Right. Might as well, first of all, use this here to clear up this. We got 27 here, so that's enough, I think, to... Well, it's enough to cover that up. Now, we've got enough dirt here to cover those. We've got enough dirt here. We've got enough dirt here to cover this up. Perfect. That looks perfect. Ooh. I don't like this, so... Here we go, perfect. Oh yeah, it looks a little bit naff. Let's just... There, and now we've hit that. What does it look like? What do you think, guys? When dirt's on it, it might look a little bit... I suppose we just grabbed a bit of dirt, so why don't we just stick a bit... Here we go. Perfect. I suppose that looks more natural. Here we go. That's fantastic. So it's working. Good. I just want to clear some notifications. Yep. Perfect. How has that happened? That's interesting. Yeah. There we go. So, are you doing some terraform? Hello, Cactus Sis. Welcome to the stream. Not really doing terraforming per se, but it looked like this. Basically, the cliff just dropped, and it looked unnatural from where I'd terraformed it a bit to build something and never finished it. So really, I've just added this little tiny bit here to make it look like it hasn't been awkward. So I'm just adding some dirt onto here to make it look a bit more natural. Hello GBG bros, welcome to the stream. Yeah, so I'm just adding little bits of dirt here to make it look more natural, like it doesn't look like I took half a cliff off to build something. So that bit's natural, but that's where it didn't look natural. But yeah, welcome to the stream GBG bros, and welcome to the stream Cactus Sis. Welcome to the stream, both of you. I can hear a slime. And plus, guys, this is genuine survival, because why not? Take that. Oh, he's dead. Take that. Take that. Take that. Take that. You take that. Perfect. Right, so here we go. Here comes the big one, so might as well just... Come on. Splendid. Couple of XP levels. What's in this chest anyway? Sand. That's good. Now we can use this sand for something else which I have a quick need of doing. And we had a creeper explosion the other day, so I'm going to quickly use the sand to start filling in the beach where the creeper decided to explode. Right, so creeper. I knew that was going to happen as soon as that happened then. But luckily we got the dirt to sort out the issue. As soon as I hit that creeper, I knew that I had made a mistake. So I'm going to go up across here then. We're going to sort this one out. Also, I want to give out some shout outs, so comment shout out if you want to shout out, because as it stands at the moment, guys, we've just crossed 100 views for this stream. Gotta take on load of one zombie, a couple of spiders. I'm gonna take on this one as well, just because I need more sand. Yeah, I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna put this here and then just dump some sand over the top of it. Right, okay. We're gonna go over here. Straight in. Using these 37 torches, we're going to stick a couple more torches here, because I've had enough of walking into the main entrance, the main room of the center of the house, and having to fight every single mob that you can possibly think of trying to get into the house. So let's go down here a minute, dump this. 64 sand, that should 100% I believe be enough. Seriously, is that bed still here? Here, it's night while we can sleep here for a moment. Yep, that's perfect. So let's see who the top fans are. The top fans today so far have been Omar the Ninja and ODOD. So thank you to congratulations, you two have been the top commenters of this stream so far. I do apologise there's been no streams recently, guys. I just needed a break. Decepted made a room called Diddy's Cell, and it's basically a bed and a spider. Right, so thought I saw another creeper then. Why is there so many creepers? The other day, literally on a stream I did the other day, I'd literally just finished on a stream I did the other day. I had literally just finished rebuilding an area that a creeper exploded, and another one come up behind me. And went kaboom. So, yeah, creepers always go kaboom. And that's a fact. Actually, I just want to quickly check something, guys, for just 2 seconds. Oh, we've done it then. I just want to mute my mic for 2 seconds, guys. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Sorry guys, I just had to set up a setting. I've just hit full monetization today, so I just had to set that up. But yeah, I am fully monetized now on this YouTube channel. So I just had to finish setting that up, but thank you everybody. And I want to thank all of you guys, because you guys watching these streams this year have been incredible. Because of you guys watching these streams, I never thought we'd be able to do this. So I want to thank all of you from the bottom of my heart, because I would never have been able to do it. Just gonna. Just going to quickly put something in my Discord server. Oh, perfect. Oh, sorry guys, I got a really sore back. Ow. I just want to quickly check, and I just want to check the. I want to check if there's any comments in the stream, because sometimes I don't see them on the YouTube Studio page. I don't see them. Yeah, so should we do then, guys? Thank you to the people who subscribed, by the way. As it stands, we are within 30 subscribers of hitting 6,700. I'll be back in a minute, guys. Hello, Wenshi Gaming T. Welcome to the stream. I'm just AFK at the moment, guys. Just eating some food a minute. I'll be back in literally 5 minutes. Right, I'm back, guys. Sorry, I had to quickly go AFK and have some food. So it's morning now. I could just hear my own commentary back, which I don't want to hear my own commentary back. If there's anybody in the stream, please comment hi. Well, if there is anyone in the stream. Yeah, I had to go AFK for a moment, guys. Sorry. Yeah, what was I going to say? I had to go AFK and eat some food. So, yeah, we're live on my Survival Legacy world. Almost 200 of you have watched this stream. Which is absolutely incredible. Bearing in mind we've only been streaming 40 minutes. Yeah. So thank you everyone for joining this stream today. It won't be a long stream today because I've got other stuff I need to do, but we'll probably stream for another hour or more. What am I looking for? Have I put my mic back on? I have put my mic back on. I had a strong deja vu then. I had a really big deja vu then that I had not put my mic back on. And it was very strong to the point that I generally then believed that I hadn't put my mic back on. Hello, Omnivale. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Oh, to answer your question, by the way, I'm really good. How are you? Right, what have we got in here? Let's just dump some of the stuff we don't need in here. I'm going to keep these. I'm going to sleep in here. I'm good, thanks. That's good to hear. Welcome to the stream. We're currently just live. I apologise there's been no streams over the weekend. I was rather busy. All I did, guys, all weekend was put shelves up. I've been trying to put some shelves up. I needed to buy some new shelves. I have some shelves, guys, some long wall shelves, and I wanted to buy a couple more and go the full way along the wall. So these shelves have been up for years, and I wanted to go the full way along the wall, so I had to put those up. But that was very stressful because that was very stressful and took a really long time because the brackets kept sliding down the wall. I couldn't reach the top through because I'm short. The ladder was making scary noises. Because the ladder, I don't know whether the ladder can take my weight. But apart from that, guys, it was fun. We should just go and create a quarry somewhere across here and just see what we find. Ooh, pardon me. Bum ba ba bum ba ba bum ba ba bum ba ba. La 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 la. So, what have we got in here? A map. What map is this? This is a map of where we are. So, what's that way then? Oh, I know what it is. It's the plug. It's the plug in the ocean. Okay, so that makes more sense. You should create an ice boat that goes... Oh, like an ice boat tunnel? We do. We do. We have one that literally goes... We have one that literally goes across from my house all the way down to the bottom of this map. In fact, if I quickly nip back... If I quickly nip back to over here... If I nip back to this village here, there's a tunnel that will become ice in the future. Here we go. This is what we want. Basically, I created tunnel, basically Omniville, I created tunnels. I created one block tunnels years ago that was going to become rails, and I've switched them to packed ice. So if we go this way, if we go, no, I'm not gonna grab that. If we go completely this way, we land back somewhere. So if I think we're literally in a straight line now. This is a straight up. This is that's not what I want to do. Keep that on. It's an absolute straight line now that goes all the way back to one room. We're about to hit my height and views. Can we get above it? I'm 175 centimeters. You guys have got 174 views on this video. Let's hit 200 views. So perfect. Let's go this way. We're gonna go absolutely this way. So once we hit here, we now see the other tunnel. We're straight under my monument to celebrate 4,000 subscribers, and here we go. So we've got other tunnels that we are going to be working on in the future. We've got this one here, which goes to Subland. We've got this goes to Subland. Subland don't exist anymore. Subland don't exist anymore. It's now a village. This goes to the bottom of the world. This goes to the campsite, which we haven't turned this to ice yet. This goes to the iron farm. No, whoops. No, this goes to the bottom of the world. This goes to the minigame area. This will go to Subland. This will go where I don't know where yet. So if I do this, because this is a straight line. This is practically a straight line, so we're gonna here we go. There we go. Perfect. So we're now, I think we've gone 600 blocks in about 20 seconds, which that's why we've done it basically, because we can get places quicker. There we go. We're gonna go straight across this ice and travel back. And then in the future, we've got one that goes all the way to the top of the world. This will take us all the way to the top of the world, which that's what we're going to do with it. Hello, Molecule. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, to answer your question, Omniville, yeah, we have got ice boat tunnels. So, as I said, this one goes to the top of the world. This one where is it? Ah, no, this one. This one goes to what used to be subscriber land. Now it's just a village. This one goes to Builder's Island, the campsite, the Iron Golem, the Iron Golem farm, top of the world, and the minigame area. How are you, Molecule? I forgot. I feel rude not asking you how you are. I think I've asked everybody else how they are on these streams, on the stream today. There we go. We need some wood a minute, because that's sort of starting to get on my nerves now. Hello, just some random person. Welcome to the stream. How are you, just some random person? How are you? Here we go. So I just want to... I want to see if we've got any oak wood in here. That's perfect. That's perfect. We do. Okay, so... I'm here just a little... Yeah. I mean, everyone gets ill. Everyone gets ill. At least a few times a year. I was really ill to the point last year where I lost two stone. If anyone here isn't British, 2 stone is basically, the UK uses kg, pounds and stone. Basically 14 pounds is 1 stone. So I lost 28 pounds, so I lost 2 stone in weight because I was ill. Yeah, it's not the best. Being ill isn't the best. I hate it. Hello, Gabby. Welcome to the stream. That must have been bad. It was. I mean, I've always been quite overweight. Well, not always been overweight. I used to be skinny. Where's Mr. Facker? I don't know, to be honest. If anyone wants to know, we've got a person that watches these streams. His channel name is alright, but he can't spell Facker. So he always comments Facker, and he always comments that I'm a Facker, because he can't comment, he can't spell it. I'm kind of glad he can't spell it, and he's become like a legend on the stream, because he only comments 2 words, Batch and Facker. Which, you know. Yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, so I've always been quite... Not... I used to be skinny. But I'm rough. I'm always rough. I've always been... For... since I've been about 18, I've always been roughly roughly 15 and a half stone. And losing 2 stone, I went down to 13 stone for the first time since I was like 16. No, the first time since I was about 16, 17. That was quite the drop. You're starting a company today. It's going to be building stuff for people in Minecraft or in real life. There we go. Because I'd imagine it would be Minecraft. Well, in Minecraft, I mean. In real life, I hope my dad do it, because I help. Is that I got a little extra side job that's building stuff for people. Oh yeah. Cool. I wish I could do stuff like that, guys, but I'm terrible. It took me 3 hours to put 3 shelves up. AFK 1 second. I wasn't AFK. I just stopped to read the comment section. So I don't go AFK. If I've gone AFK for a second, it's not because I'm AFK. It's because I'm probably reading what's in the live stream. Because I can't. My laptop is not my gameplay is not on the same screen as my laptop as my channel, as my live chat, so I've got to look at both of them individually. So my TV is probably about 5 foot away from me. My TV's about 5 foot away from me. My laptop's right in front of me, so I've got to tilt my eyes away from one to look at the other. Which is why I sometimes die in streams, because I'm not looking at my screen, I'm looking at the live streams, at the live chat. I can't move. I'm going to have to kill him. Then I'm going to have to do something a bit stupid. I'm going to have to hope that I don't accidentally land in that hole. Because that hole there is incredibly deep. It's just that hole hit there is incredibly deep. It goes straight down to bedrock. Like, you're not going to survive that if you fall. So we just got to be a tad careful. Hey, let's go in here. Hello Pluto, welcome to the stream. I can't read your last name, your last bit at the moment. I'm afraid I can't. Remember Skipper the Siltwing? Of course I do. But then you do change your name all the time. You do always, yeah, you do change your name all the time. So, I do remember you recorded something to do with a T-Rex last time. Something to do with Jurassic Park. How is the new Jurassic Park? How was Rebirth? He was my brother. Oh, okay. How was I know one of them. I know that his channel name. I really like the director. Ironically, my optician is related to that director. We got him into a car accident. He didn't make it. How did you get him in a car accident? Wasn't he like 10 years old? He can't have been driving. But fair play. And he said fair play. Then I meant Jesus. That was the wrong choice of words to use then. I apologise. I went to say oh, your parents were driving. Jesus. That's not a way you want to go. Me and him were in the back. Yeah. Oh, bloody hell. I need to eat some food. Have I got any left? Yeah, I've got some chicken. Yeah, that's not the best thing in the world. My condolences. When were you last live? Oh, last Thursday. I was last live last Thursday because I have been a bit busy, took a break, and I've tried to exercise a bit more over the weekend because I'm quite fat. Yeah, the last time I was live was last Thursday. I think I didn't stream last Friday. I didn't stream Saturday, Sunday, or Monday because I was just a bit busy. Yeah, I have not streamed. Yeah, I haven't streamed since about last Thursday, but it's because I've been fairly busy and I struggled to walk up a hill a couple of weeks ago. Everybody. And I felt a bit shocked by that. I was going up a hill. I couldn't tell if it was because it was really warm that day or whether it was because I was overweight. And I'm quite overweight for my height. So I didn't know if it was that. Your cousin is practicing with the recorder. Oh, cool. Does he want to be a filmmaker or something? Out of these four species, pick two of them. Well, T-Rex, I've got to be honest, I don't know the others because some of them you don't know if they exist nowadays, because the thing with dinosaurs is, as much as I love T-Rex, that's the only one I know out of those. But I would want to know if they were real first, because the thing I love Jurassic Park. I love the original Jurassic Parks. The thing I didn't like about the new Jurassic World films is that they made fake dinosaurs. They didn't use real dinosaurs. They made fake ones. And there's people now that think Indominus Rex is real. I'm like, but it wasn't. It was a fake thing for a film. And I never liked the idea of that. Because some of the dinosaurs now, people go that their favourite dinosaur is Indominus. I'm like, that doesn't exist. Out of these four species, but I only know what one of them is. It's like if I was to tell you what my two favourite dinosaurs would be, it would be my favourite two dinosaurs would be T-Rex and Velociraptor. Because those are generally the two. It would be wrong for me to pick one that I've never heard of. It'd be wrong for me to pick one that I've never heard of. Yeah, yeah, if you get what I mean. Because I've only heard of one of them, it would be wrong for me to pick one that I've never heard of, because I can't turn around and say what's my favourite out of something I've never heard of. That's like, it's like picking it's like saying your favourite, it's like saying your favourite film Shawshank Redemption, despite the fact that you've never watched it. If you get what I mean. It's like saying that Shawshank Redemption or, I don't know, Citizen Kane is one of your favourite films, and then you've... Yeah. But the thing is as well, because of things like Jurassic World now, the Jurassic World films, people are starting to believe like things like Indominus Rex, Indoraptor are genuine dinosaurs, and they weren't. Although one of the things I was interested in with the new Jurassic World, the Rebirth, because I haven't watched it yet, that he went and shot it on film to go back to the magic that was Jurassic Park, because Jurassic Park is one of the greatest films of all time. The original Jurassic Park is way better than Jurassic World, and it's because nobody had ever seen anything like it. It was the first film to use full CGI dinosaurs. It was meant to be... Steven Spielberg had planned for, had the best animators waiting, the best stop motion animators waiting to do the stop motion for Jurassic Park, and one of the people that worked for him said, I think we can do this digitally. And Steven Spielberg just said to him, prove it. And then he showed him it. He showed him it while he had a stop motion with Steven Spielberg. And the stop motion guy said to Steven Spielberg, my industry's toast. My job's toast. Because he saw these realistic looking dinosaurs walking on screen. Which, you know, fairly impressive compared to the computer power they had then. Did you know, guys, the first Toy Story 1, you could render that, and back in 1994, when they were rendering Toy Story, they needed 1,000 computers to render it. Your 4GB RAM laptop would render that Toy Story film in an hour now. But you got to think, the first Toy Story came out 30 years ago. That's what I don't get, why they're doing Toy Story 5. Like, Toy Story 5, by the time Toy Story 5 comes out, it will be 31 years since the first one came out. Like, Toy Story 4 came out in 2019. Toy Story 4 came out in 2019. Like, yeah, Toy Story 2 was 1999, and then there was 11 years between Toy Story 2 and 3. Yeah, but you know why that was? Just some random person. Because back in them days, they didn't know that they didn't know anything about dinosaurs. They just thought it was an ant. They just thought it was a bison. In London in the 18th century, in 1800s London, they found the bones of what... In 1800s London, they found bones of what they reckon was a T-Rex. And some people will say, well, T-Rexes were... A lot of people will say T-Rexes were predominantly in North America, but North America and the UK were fused together back in the day. The reason the UK mountains look... The UK mountains... The UK's big mountains were once fused with the American Rockies. and it was a 10,000-mile mountain range or something like that, which is, you know, ridiculously big. I don't know, but yeah, interesting. But yeah, it's right in the 1800s London. They found this T-Rex bone, but they just because they obviously didn't know anything about dinosaurs then, didn't know anything about that. They mistook it as just a large calf bone of a human. You got to think T-Rexes stood on. T-Rexes, you know, were big creatures. But they stood on 2 feet. I just want to quickly check a notification, guys. I just want to see if anything's been announced so far. Basically, my football team, the football team I support, is basically the football team I support are on the verge of a signing, and it's not been confirmed yet. The football team I support, Everton, are on the verge of signing Jack Grealish from Manchester City, and I just wanted to see if anything more has been announced by that. They're not. That's the thing, though. They're not. Dinosaur T-Rexes actually were covered in feathers. T-Rexes were covered in feathers. Yeah, you don't know. But you won't know though, because you can't. Bone fossils show. Fossils will show you will show you lots, but they ain't gonna show you the sounds, because the sounds aren't recorded. Like for example, if I was to die tomorrow, you guys would know what my voice sounds like. This is generally how my voice sounds, but if I'd never streamed, you guys could think that my voice sounds like this. Because you would never know. You would have never heard my voice. Whereas the same with dinosaurs is back in the day there was nothing there to record it. So for example, a dinosaur could have sounded like a T-Rex could have sounded like a bird. Like T-Rexes were similar to birds. A T-Rex is basically a bird. Yeah, what you don't actually know about T-Rexes is T-Rex. If you look at a T-Rex foot is basically the same as a bird's foot, because T-Rexes were basically birds. Yeah, T-Rexes was a reptile, specifically a dinosaur, and a theropod. While birds are considered dinosaurs, T-Rex is not a bird, but rather an ancestor of birds. Modern birds evolved from a specific lineage of theropod dinosaurs, making them avian dinosaurs. but T-Rex itself remains a reptile. But yeah, T-Rexes. Yeah, T-Rexes actually were covered in fur and have feathers. But they didn't know that back in the day, and they didn't think it... Well, yeah, but on the fossil they won't, because the fossil's just bones. Nothing else would survive. Like, for example, I'm chubby. For example, just some random person, I'm chubby. But when you look at... If I was in a museum, you would just see my bones. You would just see my bones. You wouldn't see the amount of, like, fats I had around the bones. But a fossil, they wouldn't add the meat on it, because you would just see the bones. Because bones survive. Yeah. Yeah. But the mammoths were preserved in the ice. Yeah, but there was no ice back in the day. Yeah, the reason the mammoths were preserved is because of how cold it was. But back in the day of back in the time of the dinosaurs, the world was a lot hotter than it is now. When we had the dinosaurs, the world was more tropical. So it's completely different. Whereas ice preserves heats. If it's warmer, for example, right, so say you've got a dead body in the fridge. The cold will preserve it. Whereas if it's hot, the hot will make it mummify quicker. Why is it not? Oh, press the wrong button. That's why. That's why we've got DNA. That's why a mammoth was preserved. Yeah, but they don't have all of it. If you get what I mean, just some random person. They don't have all the DNA. They've got to use some of it. So what they've done to try and recreate woolly mammoths, what they're doing is they're taking some of the DNA of elephants, like Jurassic Park. They used a frog. Like Jurassic Park, they used a frog to replace some of the DNA of a frog. They're using the DNA of a little bit of elephants, because elephants descend from the same family as woolly mammoths. If they use a little bit of the elephant DNA, yeah, they can replace a little bit. So they won't be true woolly mammoths. If Colossal Biosciences does that, they won't be true woolly mammoths. They won't be true woolly mammoths. They would be... They would be like an elephant. They would be like an elephant mammoth hybrid. Yeah. So it won't be true woolly mammoths. It'll be an elephant mammoth hybrid. But technically, they would have brought back woolly mammoths. It's like they've brought back dire wolves. But it's the same as, yeah. That's what they're doing because elephants are culturally similar to woolly mammoths. Well, basically, yeah. The mammoth is an extinct elephant species. But the thing with woolly mammoths is, it was the changing climate killed the woolly mammoths, but also humanity killed them. Early humans killed them because they killed them for food and for just, fur from the cold. But early humans couldn't help it. They needed food, so they hunted what they had to. It was the early humans were hunter-gatherers. They had to go out into the fields and hunt. It was only when they noticed seeds grow, and they noticed seeds growing, whereas that they could grow stuff, that they, holy mother of God, you have it. You're having it. You're dead. You're having it. You're dead. Sneak attack! Perfect, guys. We're doing well. Fantastic, eh? That wasn't what I wanted to do. Bollocks. At least I've worked out where we are. I dug this out. I dug this for a mini game I had once, but I completely this was for a mini game that I had once, so I completely decided to fill this thing in. Ooh, pardon me. There we go. So, we got 23 bits of dirt here. Fantastic. Worked perfectly. Now, let's just go kill this last guy because... When I let my health go back up a little bit before we go and get that last creeper. I mean spider. You should be dead. Why aren't you dead? You should be dead, Mr. Spider. Mr. Zombie. I mean skeleton. Mr. Zombie. La la la. You're dead, Mr. Zombie. This area is just a battle zone where we've fought mobs over the years. Do do do. La 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 ha ha. I didn't realise this was an island here. Yeah, so we've been streaming an hour. Sorry, I was just checking some of that. The football team I support are on the verge of signing somebody. So I am checking to make just to see if anything's been announced so far, which... Wow, Erling Haaland's uploaded a video thing about Jack Grealish. Grealish to be announced this afternoon. That's what they reckon. Grealish will be announced this afternoon. But Erling Haaland putting a photo of a picture of him and Grealish up means that I think that's got to be like a goodbye message then to him. Must be. That's got to be an announcement then. The Man City players must have been told that Grealish has gone to Everton on loan. For Haaland to put up a message at him with a blue heart and then just images of them, that's got to be a farewell message. Well, I say a goodbye message, but it's only on loan. Hello, I can't read your name. I can see it's horror. You like horror? I can't. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I'm struggling to read your name. I feel bad. Oh, so you like I like horror. Okay, cool. What type of horror? What type of horror? I would imagine it's horror films. Well, I would hope it's horror films. What's your favourite horror film, out of curiosity? I might have heard of it, I might have not. I don't really like horror films, but I studied film production at university, so I do know a lot of films. Oh, do you mean Final Destination? I have heard of it. Never watched it. I have heard of it. Mine's Threads, 1984. It's probably the most harrowing film you'd ever watch. But it's a complete true. It's not a true story. I mean, but it's not exactly horror in regard. It's not exactly a horror film in regard, but it's a film on nuclear war. It's a film on nuclear war and what would happen afterwards. And basically, it's the most accurate. It's the most accurate film on nuclear war, on what would happen afterwards. And fight FNAF. Was that film actually scary? I've heard that it was. I've heard it was terrible. Well, I don't like Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't understand the purpose of the game, to be honest. Never played it. Oh. What was I going to say? Oh, pardon me. The most... Actually, just out of curiosity, what do you think a horror story needs to be really, really horrific? Just want to check a couple of notifications. Thank you to the person who subscribed, by the way. That's really kind of you. As it stands, we're aiming to hit 6,700 by the end of the month. Yeah. Ooh, pardon me, guys. Sorry. This stream's not going to be particularly long today, guys, because I'm melting. It's currently like 30 degrees. I'm absolutely melting. Do 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 do. La 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 la. Do 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 do. Bam 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 bam. Whoa 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 whoa. What should we build, guys? What should we build? What should we build? I have absolutely no idea. Just gonna put the controller down for 2 seconds. Just want to check some notifications. There we go. So, might as well trim a couple of these trees down over here. Let's chop these down here. Bit of extra wood here. There we go. So yeah, we're just going to trim a couple of these trees down here so we picked up a little bit of wood. Where's the... do. Boom bam boom bam boom 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 ba boom 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 boom. So if I go this way, oh, we can go all the way through. That's cool. We'll be straight into the bridge, won't we? Practically, yeah. But we're going to be honest people, so we're going to put the dirt back here. Thank you to the people who subscribed, by the way. As it stands, we are on the verge of hitting 6,700 subscribers. We're literally 24 away, which is absolutely, I've just burped, absolutely incredible. So thank you, everybody. Because it's night time, we're going to stop here. We're going to stop here for a moment. Jump into bed here. There we go. So, and then we can do whatever. My screen's just gone wrong. 252 of you have watched this stream so far, which is just mental. So thank you for that, everyone. My foot is stuck. We've almost hit 300 views on this stream, which is incredible. So thank you. And what we're going to do in a minute is think. If we wanted to, we can connect this island to the mainland, but there's no point to. This is a island. I mean, it's like 50 blocks from the mainland there. Can we see the... Yeah, you can. You can just about see the Mayan temple, the Aztec temple, I mean. There's a spider on my arm then. Get off. Temperatures in the UK have hit 34°C. Basically, I'll tell you what that is in... (34°C to Earth). 93 Fahrenheit, guys. There is an ocean temple right there. I don't have the equipment to go in it right now. But if we could repair, that's one achievement I've never got. The ability to get in there. Right. Let's head home. Oh, I connected up a little pathway to here in the last stream, guys. Looks nice, doesn't it? We connected up a little pathway, so we now know where we're going to the house. Here we go. Instead of taking the long routes, instead of taking the scenic route, I think we can take this one. If we go this way, it literally takes us all the way home. Gotta be careful though, because we do come into a couple of ravines. So, gotta turn now. Now gotta hop up, gotta turn. Now, it is literally just a straight line home. Until you get to here, then it is a straight line. So, boom. No. It does, there is a point it becomes a straight line. Now, we come into the super ravine. Okay, let's head back. Be safe and secure, Joe. Just gotta eat some food. And run. We're safe. Now, I have absolutely no idea where this goes, so we're either going to turn up at the tunnel or we'll have to turn again. Because I do not know where we are going now. Right, so... Okay, so now I get it. In a second, we will turn this way. There we go, we are home. And I make it night time. Or still might be daytime. Yeah, it's still daytime. I am just gonna, I need to go AFK for a moment to go to the toilet, so I am gonna drop us off in our bedroom, in our Minecraft bedroom. So, there we go. Hey, yo, Joe Solomon, I am that one guy that stayed on your lives. Ryan Snake, you know. I lost my account, but all good. Hope you're doing great, man. Hold on. We had someone called Ryan back in the day. Millet? We had someone called Ryan back in the day, like 2016, 2018. His last name was, his channel name was like Millet. Millet. Same person? Or it might just be a completely different person. There's a lot of people that we had. Yeah, me. Yeah, I do remember you. I remembered seeing one of your comments. It come up. One of your comments come up recently. Oh, hello, Kane Edits Anime. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, me. No, not me then. I had someone back in the day. We've had loads of people called. I was in 2023. I cannot remember. I feel bad. That's the first time I forgot someone's channel name for a long time. I haven't been on here in a while for I don't know how long. That's all right. I haven't streamed for a while. I haven't streamed in a week. I haven't streamed since last Thursday. I'm really good, Ryan Giddy. Thank you for asking. I'm now a legacy modder. Cool. Yeah, I haven't streamed in I was at my camp. Yeah, I haven't streamed in a while. I haven't streamed since like last week, but I put I was gonna stream at the weekend, but then I decided to go on some long walks instead because I'm quite fat. And I've lost 15 pounds, guys, so I'm really happy with myself. But how are you, Ryan Giddy? How are you? I'll get my own PS3 mod called Frost Client. It's like Linux on PS3 working on it. Cool. Yeah, how are you, Ryan Giddy? Because you haven't been in the streams in quite a while. Good, thanks for asking. And to, based on what you put in your comments, I am. I hope you're doing great. I'm really good. I've just finished uni, so I just claimed a Bachelor of Science in Film Production. So, yeah, it's going pretty well. I'm also just trying to lose a bit of weight, guys, because since I turned... Who here lives in the city? Who here lives in the city? Does anyone here live in a city? Yeah, I'm not asking what city. I'm not asking what city anyone's from. I said, who here is there anyone here from a city? No, I'm not saying about like any city in particular. I'm just saying, is anyone here from a city? Because I was going to make a joke, everyone. I was going to make a joke that going to the city for college was my problem, because there was just all these big fancy places to eat. My biggest problem when I went to college was the fact that McDonald's was literally 10 minutes away, KFC, Burger King was all 10 minutes away, and I went from being quite an average weight. I went from being quite an average weight kid, a short average weight kid, to being a short kid and a fat kid. I used to be healthy. Now I'm a balloon. And there's some people that here have never been to college, so they won't get that joke. I'm not from the city, guys, but I had to go into the city for college. And bearing in mind when I would what I would normally do, the local McDonald's was 30 minutes away. The local McDonald's was 5 minutes away from my college campus. So I went 3 times in 1 week at one point. But to be honest, Ryan Giddy, because I know you would have been on the channel obviously back in the day. Basically, the only thing different about this channel is that I just have my mic on a bit more. Hello, Chesney. Welcome to the stream. I think I got that. I will need to quit right now. I am so sorry. I subbed on my second. I hope you will achieve everything. Hope you'll get big on YouTube. I remember me someday. Well, I do remember everyone. I try and remember everyone. But if their channel names change, then sometimes I forget. I'll forget who they are. Someone asked me a couple of weeks ago, actually, do you remember me? But they changed their channel name. And I said to them, I'm not going to remember someone if they've changed their channel name. But, yeah. Yeah, have a good rest of your day. Yeah, the Get Big on YouTube thing's happening. I mean, we've picked up nearly 1,000 subs in 7 months. And we have just hit monetization. So there's a few things I want to do in terms to YouTube monetization. But I don't want to change. Did I get Chesney? Did I get your name right? I hate getting people's names right. Please, can you tell me if I got your name, I got your channel name right? I can see you're a Barca fan from the logo. Is it because of Wojtek Szczesny? The Polish goalkeeper. Who did he play for? Well, I know he plays for I know he plays for Barca now. But yeah. Yeah, but how are you, Kane Edits? I forgot to ask you how you are. I feel bad for not asking you. Right, we're gonna quickly hop up here. We're gonna hop up here a minute. And then gonna hop to here. We're gonna hop to there then. Hop to here, hop to here, hop to here, hop to here, and down. 283 of you have watched this stream today, which is incredible, so thank you. What I think we're going to do, we're going to stream for a little more, and then I'm probably going to end the stream in like an hour or so, because it's very warm. It's the heat is building up. It's currently almost 34 C. That's 93 Fahrenheit, if you want to know, if you're American. Right, if we've got any American people in the stream, I mean. So. There we go. So, I'm going to quickly eat this food. And then we're going to have a look. So we can dump this stuff. Like, wow. Saying that, I got a better place to put that wood. This wood here, we can dump it in this. We can dump that in the wood collector. Now, this is growing very, very, very well. That's fantastic. Rather than put that chest there, we should be able to just... I'm thinking we turn this into like a little room, and then we put the chest into here. I suppose we got a little bit of wood here, haven't we, to do that. It depends if we got a crafting table. Well, if we don't, we can make one. I don't see one, so... So, put that crown table in there because I think. There we go. Head up. Perfect. Is this start? This is not filled up anymore, is it? This is not like blocked. There is a blockage on this one, so we'll just shove it. We'll shove this in this one next door. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, that is that real blocked up, like very blocked up. Now, that's sorting that issue out. So this should be all draining itself now. Automatically just... This system is working perfectly. It's automatically going into that next one and just filling up. Perfect. It's all flowing deeply into each one, so that's working really well. Yeah, so just want to quickly check some notifications. You guys can hear me, right? Thank you to the people who subscribed, by the way. As it stands, we are 23 subscribers off hitting 6,006. We're 23 subscribers off hitting 6,600, which is absolutely phenomenal, guys. So I really want to thank you guys for that. As it stands, we're doing very, very well. So thank you everyone for that. Now I just want to check some. I can't even check my notifications. That's not the best in the world, but that's fine. In fact, I'm going to end this stream now, guys. I'm going to end this stream now, then I may restart streaming later on. But at the moment, it's very warm, guys. So thank you for watching this stream, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.